welcome back to the final part of Super Star Wars, everyone. I'm Final Gamer, and with me as a co-pilot is the lovely Silver Falcon.
Hello, everyone.
So, how far have you gotten into this game?
I didn't make it past the sand crawler, those stupid laser gates.
Wow, well, we're pretty far ahead. So, we have reached the Death Star Hangar Bay, and it starts off pretty huge for a level in terms of size, but then there's that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is the main obstacle of the Death Star, and this is what makes it the most difficult of the last levels. At least, the one that was giving me the most trouble. TIE fighters will just come out of nowhere and just slam into you. They hurt quite a bit, but you can jump over them or slide under them.
How are you even... If they're going, the airlock must be open, so how are you even... I don't get this at all.
Oh, no. This I actually know from the movie. They don't have an airlock. They had a force field. It keeps the air in, and the ships can fly out through it, the force field.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Force fields. Why didn't I think of that?
Science! So, this area is forgiven, but it's also difficult, because you get a lot of pickups, like health swords and big hearts. These spider guys, especially, are really fun, because they give you little big hearts. So, you can keep your health topped up reasonably well. But, on the other hand, enemies can overwhelm you. Also, those pits are insta-death. So,
oh my goodness.
You better watch out. I was trying not to die here so much, because I really don't want to lose the Plasma Blaster.
I wouldn't want to either.
Yeah, I just stick with Han for the rest of the game, because I really want to keep the blaster going.
Well, I mean, honestly, how can you go wrong with Han Solo?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Luke's lightsaber's great, but not when you have to fight long range. Also, the Stormtroopers come in now.
So what we're saying is that Han Solo was right about everything the whole time, huh?
Yes. Blasters beat everything.
Yep.
You may have noticed at the beginning of the level, there were like little mice-sized robots sort of skittering around.
Mm-hmm.
They will not hurt you at all, but they push you around a lot, so they're just annoying.
There was one of those in the movie, wasn't there? There was,
yeah.
They were taking Chewie into the prison area, and he snarled at it, and it ran away.
Yeah, that adorable little thing. I used to know what the name of it was, but honestly I don't even know what they're for, so...
Communications, perhaps? I don't know.
Probably. Maybe they're like, portable modems. Maybe space has really shitty reception, and they just built all these little modems to run around. So there's probably a stormtrooper walking near one with a laptop going, come on!
Well, the Death Star is the size of a planet, isn't it? Or at least a moon.
Yeah, it's the size of a moon.
So, you have a small planetary body's worth of space, and sure you would need modems, just like we do down here on good old Earth.
Yeah, I mean, and you can't have a wireless connection going across an entire planetoid.
Exactly.
So, you need lots of little small wireless there. So, these pits now start having these, little periscope things that just shoot out for no reason.
Can you jump on it or anything?
I wanted to test that, but I wasn't brave enough. Ironically, because I'm playing Brave difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
But that guy proved it right there.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that answers that question.
So now we've reached the boss, and this is not a difficult boss. In fact, it's the second easiest boss when you do this. So...
Stand in the corner?
Yeah, you just stay in the corner. Classic SNES strategy. Stay in the corner and shoot it.
There we go.
Just shoot it right up the ass.
Well, it worked for Bowser, or it works for this thing, huh?
Pretty much. The only problem is those secret missiles can mess you up, so you have to be at a good position to be able to shoot both the secret missiles and the robot's backside. And that's about it.
Wow.
Yeah, so this was not honestly, the last levels are not the most difficult levels in the game. The worst, Mos Eisley was even worse than this. And so I had a lot of fun on this. We're about to head in further to get to the detention cells. We have a reactor to fix, so we better get Han Solo in.
Of course, he can fix anything.
Yes, he was the one who reported it.
by shooting it.
Yes. So, we rescued a princess, and the stormtroopers have put out everything against us. Lasers, mice robots, and Roombas.
Roombas. They do look kind of like those, don't they?
Yeah, see, Han Solo is kind of like a cat. Not only does he roll, but he's just afraid of Roombas.
Right. But those are obviously meant for cleaning. I mean, let's look at them.
Yeah. So, these are the big obstacle of the level. These things will insta-kill you if they
What
crush
is the purpose of that?
you. To crush people invading the place, possibly.
Clearly.
I think so. They seem pretty big metal doors.
I hope the maintenance people can turn them off.
When they come down, they will hurt you more, but when they're going up, they don't so much. So, if they're rising up, you can kind of bonk your head on them and it's okay.
I guess that makes sense.
This is also where you have to... As a good word of advice, you can roll down slopes, but not up them. So...
Huh.
Also, the interrogation droids come out by the dozen here. It's kind of cool. They come out through those hallways. So you get this nice little effect of them coming out going...
Oh. Oh yeah, look at that.
It's pretty neat. Spiders.
So it's almost like a 3D kind of feel there.
I think, yes, mode 7.
Well, of course.
So, this level is kind of maze-like. It tries to do the whole sandcrawler thing again, of just getting you lost, but honestly, keep going up. That's the only thing you have to do. It's not even that much of a maze compared to the sandcrawler. Like I said, once you get past that level, you basically done doing okay in the game.
Yep, no comment.
Yeah. I have no idea what these blue things are. Like, what are they for?
Security, maybe?
Well, I guess they sort of grab you. They kind of remind me of those, lasso robots from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah. My goodness. My childhood.
It has everything you want.
I know, right?
Did you know that in the UK, and I think most of Europe, we called them Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles? Because people were worried that ninjas would cause kids to become violent and start hitting each other with nunchucks.
As opposed to watching a bunch of turtles hit everything with nunchucks and swords and stuff on its own.
Oh no, here's the fun part. Michelangelo's scenes were all censored. No nunchuck fighting at all.
What?
Yeah,
So
the
then-
swords were fine! Because they're like, no kid's gonna get a sword, but nunchucks, that's the real danger.
Well, I guess you could make a set of nunchucks if you were really determined.
Exactly, that's why they
so
wanted
maybe
to
that's
deter that.
Wow.
The censorship laws are one step ahead of us. It was the soap of its day.
But Michelangelo was the best turtle.
I know, he still got to talk and everything, it's just, no nunchucks.
Eh.
So we're almost at the end of the level. I think it's just one last slog before we get to... not a difficult boss, but a slightly dickish boss.
And then we can rescue the princess.
Yes. Rescue the princess and we'll finally learn the secrets of her hair.
Yes, that's the first thing I'm going to ask her. How did you make your hair look like that?
She just says, I have a centrifuge hidden in your back.
And I would say, curses!
Oh,
I will never have hair like Leia.
Centrifuge. Damn, why didn't I think of that? Alright, so we now have to deal with the detention guard. And this is not a difficult boss. You just shoot up in the air and keep on the right side of the screen. Stormtroopers come out now and again. The Seeker missile. The Seeker missiles will mess you up the most because they're kind of hard to aim. But, just keep shooting at the bottom. Don't try to dodge or anything. Just blast away at it because if you have the plasma blaster, everything is okay.
Yeah, you're doing alright, look at that.
And we've defeated a boss! Oh no, it's got a second form!
Oh, is that the first boss to do that?
Yep, it's the only boss in the game that has two forms. It becomes an enemy form to dick you over, so it can shoot you when you're not looking.
Yeah, that is a dick move.
But it's also easily killed. And now we get Princess Leia.
Hooray.
Such beauty transfixed in 16-bit. So now, we have one last level in the Death Star. Do you remember the part where Obi-Wan went to the tractor beams and sort of hugged around these pillars?
Yes.
Well, that's what we're going to do. But instead of hugging around them, we're just going to kill everyone and go up to the top.
Well, you know, I think that's the way to solve all problems, right?
Oh yeah, it's alright.
I mean, Obi-Wan can go and dick around with the narrow platforms and sneaking around and force whatever. Han is just gonna kill everything.
Yeah, like, Han is just gonna be like, America! Wait, no.
That's how he rolls.
Yes. That's how he rolls indeed. Coruscant! Yeah! That's how it works. So, the only thing I hate about this level, this isn't a hard level at all. It's very easy and incredibly short, actually. But it's... Firstly, you have to wait a lot on platforms because they all move at their own paces. Secondly, that shield over there is just going... Nope.
Can't get it?
Nope, not in time. Because I had to wait on the platforms. So that's the other thing that annoys me about this.
That sucks.
It's not the worst thing. I mean, I got this hard, so I'm okay. These laser things are completely useless and they barely ever hit you, but they annoy me so much I just shoot them anyway.
Well, you get points, and points equals
lives yes.
Eventually, right?
Yeah, I think it's every 50,000 points you get an extra life.
Yeah, not a bad deal then.
Yeah, it's Space Invaders rules, I guess. Or is it Asteroids? I'm not sure which one.
I don't know, I think a lot of those kind of action games would do that. Like, if you get a certain score, you just get more lives.
Yeah, I know Space Invaders was kind of first with that. Probably Pac-Man as well, but I think Asteroids was the one to settle down the whole every 1,000 points. I have no idea if falling from here kills you, but I don't want to find out.
At the very least, you would have wasted all those minutes of your life.
And all the blasters.
Yep. And I just hate to waste perfectly good blasters. I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to waste a perfectly good DL-44 blaster on falling to your death. I mean, there's a warranty and everything. They gouge you so much.
And the warranty does not cover you being a dumbass and falling to your death.
Like most warranties. I'm sorry, but acts of God, Sith, or gravity. So... Exactly. Welcome to also one of the easiest bosses once you have the Plasma Blaster. Freezing Inferno, in his Jedi run, taught me this. There's a sweet spot in the very middle of the area, where if you shoot upwards with a Plasma Blaster, this reactive tractor beam cannot kill you. Because it tends to shoot out these little Dr. Mario pills that sort of explode into 4 pieces and make this really annoying. But because of where I am, I'm destroying both it and the capsules, so yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Plasma Blaster just wrecks everything.
I wonder if that was intentional, or what?
Well, either way, it's still something we're going to exploit, so I'm happy with that.
I'm fine with that.
Yes. I'm not sure if it's perspective or not, but Darth Vader's looks longer than Obi-Wan's. I'm not sure what that means.
I think it might be perspective.
Yeah.
The lightsabers are the wrong color, too. What the hell?
Oh god, you're right. I didn't notice that. How can I know who's good and who's evil?
Right.
Well, we don't know what happens to Obi-Wan. We just fuck off. But
so for the game's perspective, we just left him, huh?
Yeah, bye, Ben. It's okay.
Well, that's great.
It's okay. He's Alec Guinness. He'll come back in another role. So, we get the plans for the Death Star that Leia deciphers. And here's the big final mission.
Oh boy, did we finally get to fly something?
Yeah, like fly something in space.
Yeah, I was so disappointed that you didn't get to fly the Millennium Falcon at all. I mean, come on.
I know. I try to remember if you fly the Millennium Falcon in the later games or not, but I can't remember. I had a Tiger Electronics toy that actually had a Star Wars game in it, and you could fly the Millennium Falcon in it left and right. But because it's Tiger Electronics, it's a piece of shit, and it looks like it's called an R-Zone.
Yeah, I have one of those. Mode 7.
Yes! So, welcome to the Death Star.
All right. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this.
Yeah, this is really awesome. And you cannot stop flying. You constantly fly straight in a straight line. There's no way to stop.
Stopping is for wusses.
Yeah, you have to kill 20 TIE fighters and 20 towers. And I have 20 lives, so it's all coming up quite nicely. I also like the fact that you're called Red 5 at the top left. That's a really nice touch.
Well, Luke was Red 5, wasn't it?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah. So it makes sense.
So, another tip for Freezing Inferno was you have to kind of go in a diagonal line. Because if you hit those towers, you're dead, basically.
Oh.
It takes a lot of damage off. You don't want that. So, because TIE fighters and towers spawn randomly all over the place, you can just kind of sort of do a serpentine movement and keep shooting at everything, and eventually you'll just destroy it enough. And now we have the trench run.
All right.
So the big tactic here is don't shoot the TIE fighters, shoot the lasers coming at you.
Stay on target.
Because the TIE fighters, you'll eventually hit them and they just constantly respawn. But those things will hurt you. The shots.
Right.
From the towers above. I'm not sure if the TIE fighters themselves do it. You just have to hold out until at least 2,000 meters, like you can see on your screen.
Oh yeah, it's counting down.
Yeah, but that's basically the one time the time limit wants to help us. So the time limit...
Nice little detail.
Yeah, the time limit has always been our enemy, but now it's our friend. I think there's some symbolism in this. I should write up a 1,000-word essay on Wikipedia for this.
I'm not sure. I'm not thinking of anything right now, but I'm sure it'll hit me later, and I'll be like, oh god damn it, I should have said something.
And now Darth Vader fights us.
Oh no.
But that was easy. Just blast him enough and he'll go away.
Welp.
And then,
Use the force, Luke.
once you've done all that, you have to press L and R to shoot the torpedoes.
Mm-hmm.
The game never tells you to do this. You have to read this in the manual, so if you don't know what to do, you're fucked.
Oh, dick move.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's all in the manual. So, L and R, blast it when it's to timer 0, and...
Boom! Fireworks.
Great shot, kid! That was 1 in a million! I don't know why, but I find that hilarious, just flying into the screen going, nice one! This is the game giving you, like, finger guns.
Exactly.
So, that's
Oh,
Super
90s.
Star Wars.
Hooray!
It's a pretty awesome few last levels. We got to go in space, we got to go through Death Star Trench Run, and somehow completely own Darth Vader. I'm not sure how that happened, I just kept shooting.
Hey, you took like 5 shots or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping Han Solo would fly by with a yoo-hoo! Or something like that.
Yeah, what the heck.
So, either way, we have the ending.
Yay, ending.
And Chewie. And I do have to admit, I do love this rendition of the Star Wars theme. I think it's really nice. And now we get a wonderful picture of everyone. Look at that
Yay.
gorgeous graphics.
I know, it just brings a tear to my eye.
It's so emotional, isn't it?
The music is pretty decent, but the graphics,
Yeah. I will say they do a lot better in when the Empire might strike back in a sequel.
Maybe.
Yes. So, if there was a sequel, not say it, but if there was one, it has a lot better sound, a lot better graphics, and interesting controls. It's also even harder.
Oh, goody.
So, I will be taking that on once I figured out how to record it properly. So, that's...
I'm excited.
Yeah, so that's it. And with Darth Vader, we have that to end on, to let us know that, better watch yourself coming around his path. She's gonna make sure you learn about the Empire. And by that I mean he forces you to go to Wikipedia and read it.
Oh, God. No. Please.
No, I don't need to know about Tauntauns.
No, I did not need to know that.
I find your lack of knowledge disturbing.
Nope. I just like the movies.
Yes. So, I would like to thank NGDBSS, Silver Falcon, of course, for helping me take on this game. Because in the end, that's what it's all about, having friends beside you to survive anything.
Power of friendship.
Power of friendship! So, what did you think of the last levels?
That was a really cool last level. I mean, lack of flying the Millennium Falcon aside.
Yeah.
That was really neat. It's very, Star Fox-esque, the ending there.
Yeah.
Where you're flying around in the X-Wing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the sequels do give you the Millennium Falcon, but again, I'm not entirely sure. It's a faint memory. Yeah, that's all I can really say. But
Good old 1992.
yeah.
Yeah. Time flies, huh?
Yes, it's such a mind-blowing. I'm kind of surprised I still finished this. Oh, and the game is like, yeah, you're good, but are you that good?
Oh, I remember when games used to do that. Make fun of you for playing on lower difficulties.
There should be something scrawled on the bottom. Freezing Inferno was here.
Yes.
So, thank you very much for helping me with this, and I'll see you all on some other planet.
You're welcome, and see ya.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye.